Welcome back to Exposure Stories. Ben Affleck's life has been a compelling saga of fame, love, triumph, and heartbreak, an unfolding narrative that reveals the price of stardom and the complexities of human vulnerability beneath the Hollywood spotlight. Since the early days of Good Will Hunting, Ben seemed to have it all: money, fame, and the power to command the adoration of the entire industry. Yet, as the spotlight grew brighter, true happiness proved elusive. His journey through love was as turbulent as it was passionate, marked by relationships with some of the most dazzling women in Hollywood, including Gwyneth Paltrow and Jennifer Garner. Yet, beneath the glamorous veneer, those romances often left behind wounds, silence soaked with sorrow, and a deepening loneliness that no success could heal. It was not until 2021, when Ben reunited with Jennifer Lopez, that he believed fate had finally opened a door to lasting happiness. He saw Jennifer as his final true love, someone to stand beside him through every storm. With a heart laid bare, he married her quickly, hoping that this chapter would bring peace, but the joy was short-lived. Jennifer's betrayal pierced Ben's fragile trust, and he was plunged into a battle with depression as vast as an abyss, haunted by loneliness that clung like a shadow wherever he went. In this saga, one question remains haunting: who is Ben Affleck's true love, and what has he truly paid for fame and love? To understand the man behind the headlines, we must start at the beginning: his first love, a sweet yet tragic chapter that planted fears, insecurities, and a desperate longing to be loved that would follow him through life. In the early 1990s, a young Ben Affleck was full of passion and eager eyes. At a Vermont summer camp, Cheyenne Rothman entered his life like a gentle breeze. She was no standout beauty but an ordinary girl with a shy smile and bright eyes, a world Ben hadn't known. For 7 years, from their teenage days to early college years, Ben and Cheyenne were inseparable. Those years were the most peaceful in his life, where love remained pure and untouched by fame's pressures. But time inevitably pulled them apart. Cheyenne went to college, Ben chased acting dreams, and distance created cracks too wide for words to mend. Summer afternoons were replaced by rushed phone calls, and letters took the place of long embraces. At his first movie premiere, Cheyenne's gentle, quiet presence was a calm reminder of the life Ben was leaving behind. The bright lights and cameras called him forward, and in 1997 they parted ways silently, hearts heavy with the understanding that their paths could no longer align. Cheyenne chose peace, Ben chose the bright lights of opportunity. That first love remained a quiet wound in his heart, sweet, incomplete, a lost success could never fill. As Ben entered the turbulent late 1990s, Hollywood's glittering yet unforgiving world introduced him to Gwyneth Paltrow. They met amid champagne and laughter, their connection immediate and intense. Together they seemed like two young souls buoyed by ambition and charm, but beneath the surface their love struggled under pressure. The relentless work, endless parties, and media scrutiny wore on their relationship. Personal battles with alcoholism and a craving for freedom chipped away at their bond. After years of on and off, they parted around 2000, leaving behind no bitterness, only an aching emptiness that neither fame nor success could soothe. Following this heartbreak, Ben threw himself into work, seeking escape, but Hollywood offered no sanctuary. His film Jiggly with Jennifer Lopez was panned, dragging his reputation into the mud. Amid public scorn and internal doubt, Ben still sought love, not out of naivety but a desperate hope for respite. That hope found shape in Jennifer Garner. Meeting on the set of Pearl Harbor in 2001, Ben was captivated by her quiet strength and pure smile. They reconnected 2 years later during training for Daredevil, where their shared struggles and laughs kindled a deep bond. Jennifer became a safe harbor in Ben's stormy life. Their love blossomed in secret. Moments of joy, like cheering at Fenway Park wearing oversized shirts, revealed a man beneath the star. On June 29, 2005, Ben proposed on a Caribbean island, trembling with emotion. They married the next day, and later that year, Jennifer gave birth to their daughter Violet, a new source of hope for Ben. Yet, despite the joy, alcohol's shadow never fully left him. Jennifer saw his struggles, the hidden bottles, the forced smiles, and stood by him, supporting rehab and battling silently alongside him. But even the strongest love couldn't fully conquer the darkness rooted deep in Ben's past. On June 30, 2015, just after their 10th anniversary, they parted quietly, their love intact but unable to save him from his inner demons. As their marriage unraveled, a scandal involving their nanny, Christine Yuzunian, added fuel to the fire, with tabloids turning private pain into public spectacle. Christine became a symbol of betrayal in the eyes of the world, though the truth remained shrouded in rumors. After the divorce, Ben's breakdown was raw and public, an admission of failure and heartbreak. He mourned the family lost, the absent father he feared becoming, and fell into the abyss of depression. In the quiet of his large, empty home, memories haunted him, and alcohol called like an old friend, threatening to undo his hard-won progress. Yet Ben's resilience shone through. He sought therapy, confronting his pain and loneliness with a messy, stinging honesty. He leaned on his children as anchors to sanity and slowly returned to work, starring in The Accountant 2 and running his production company with a renewed focus on balance. Love remained a cautious hope, no longer a reckless leap but a gentle, patient journey rooted in trust and empathy. In 2019, on the set of Deep Water, Ben found a fragile light in Ana de Armas. Their quiet, slow-building connection was a balm, a brief glimpse of peace during the pandemic's stillness. Their tender moments walking dogs, sharing laughter and introducing Ana to his children felt like medicine for a shattered heart. But life's realities soon fractured their bond, and by early 2021 they parted with quiet sorrow, two beautiful lines that would never cross again. Then, as if fate was not yet done with him, Jennifer Lopez re-entered Ben's life. Their first encounter during the filming of Jiggly had ignited a spark, and their reunion in 2021 rekindled a love that had never fully died. Their relationship, now older and more mature, was a second chance, marked by private moments of shared healing and public celebrations like secret weddings in Las Vegas and Georgia. Yet the shadow of their past, the weight of fame, and conflicting desires made their union as fraught as ever. Ben threw himself into the relationship with desperate hope, buying lavish gifts and planning intimate moments, but beneath the surface he wrestled with exhaustion and fear. The joy was tempered by the realization that their lives had changed too much and the world's gaze was unrelenting. By 2024, cracks became impossible to ignore. Jennifer's projects and public life pulled them apart, and Ben, overwhelmed by old fears, withdrew into silence. Their separation was quiet and sorrowful, a mutual recognition that love alone could not overcome fundamental differences. Today, Ben Affleck stands as a man transformed by love, loss, addiction, and healing. He no longer seeks grand romances but cherishes peace and simple moments with his children. His story is a testament to human frailty and strength, a reminder that behind every star is a heart vulnerable to the same fears, hopes, and scars as anyone else. Ben's journey urges us to recognize that love, while precious, is a challenge filled with failure and growth, and true happiness may lie not in fame or fiery passion but in the quiet, everyday moments of connection and forgiveness. His story is not just Hollywood gossip, it is a mirror reflecting the universal human search for love, meaning, and peace. As Ben continues to rebuild his life, one can only hope that amidst the shadows, he finds the light he has so long pursued, and that his journey offers lessons for all of us about resilience, compassion, and the enduring power of love.